16-year-old Harry Pittman, who was stabbed in the neck at a New Year's Eve fireworks event. Today, a teenager was sentenced to at least 16 years.
If you had not taken a knife to Primrose Hill that night, Harry Pittman would still be alive. He would have his whole life ahead of him, and his family and friends would not have been plunged into the most profound and awful grief.
Harry's family pay tribute to a bright boy full of energy, also tonight. With fly tipping on the rise, we head to an area in West London where residents say it feels out of control. Plus, why more than 100 red kite chicks from Buckinghamshire have been sent to southwest Spain. And fashion and catwalks, a Christmas carol like you've never seen it before. Getting girls into coding, we look at some of the projects helped by Children in Need, supporting young people across the capital.
And I'm at one of London's newest theatres, where these dancers are giving a Christmas carol a hip-hop makeover.
Detectives have released an image of two people they want to speak to following an incident in which a woman was assaulted and subjected to racial abuse with her family in central London. It happened at 7:30 on Saturday, the 11th of October at Bond Street Station. Anyone who recognises them is asked to contact British Transport Police. Heathrow Airport should be expanded without moving the M25 motorway, according to the CEO of British Airways, Sean Doyle. The government is currently considering two proposals to expand Heathrow, one from the airport itself and another from the Aurora Group, led by hotel tycoon Surinder Arora. A decision on which developer will build Heathrow's third runway is due by the end of the month. Today marks exactly 30 years since the very first easyjet flight from Luton Airport to Scotland. That flight to Glasgow took off with just 122 passengers on board. The company has since grown to carry millions of passengers each year from 22 airports. And you can find more stories, of course, and the latest updates on your local BBC News website or via the BBC News app.
Campaigners say plans to expand Heathrow Airport must include direct rail links to areas like Thames Valley. At the moment, passengers west of the airport have to travel by bus from Reading, and politicians warn that a new rail line is needed to cope. Heathrow says it remains committed to making journeys easier and more sustainable and are exploring options for a new rail link from the west. A man's been charged following a hit and run in Bellingham that left a 65-year-old woman in a life-threatening condition. The collision happened on Southend Lane on the 31st of October, with the car failing to stop. Michael McLaughlin from Ireland was arrested in Northern Ireland, brought to London and charged. He remains in custody and will appear at Bromley Magistrates Court on Monday. A successful project to relocate Spanish-bred red kites to the Chilterns in the early 90s has come full circle. More than 120 British chicks have been sent to the southwest Spain over the past 4 years to revive dwindling numbers there. They're fitted with lightweight GPS backpacks before being released, so experts can monitor their progress in the wild.
Now is the more exciting moment when they are in the wild. They can start to learn to search for food, to avoid predator, to move, to interact with other species in the area. And for us, is now the next step. So now, thanks to the GPS, we are going to have a very close and narrow monitoring to this bird we have releasing today.
This week marks the Children in Need appeal, and we're looking at some of the amazing projects being supported across London. And one of them, Girls into Coding, is expanding its mission to inspire more young girls to discover technology and engineering.
I started Girls into Coding because when I used to go to workshops, I noticed that there was kind of lack of girls. On some occasions, I was one of the only girls that attended. My main mission is to create a community of girls who come away feeling confident and comfortable and kind of like a willingness to want to continue to explore their passion.